Have you ever wondered why some people seem to have a knack for making money while others struggle to keep their finances afloat? The secret often lies in financial literacy, a skill often overlooked in traditional education. One book that shines a light on this important subject is Rich Dad, Poor Dad. It's a guide that simplifies complex financial concepts, making them accessible to everyone. So buckle up, because today we'll delve into the key lessons from this bestseller. Let's get to know the man behind the wisdom, Robert Kiyosaki. Born and raised in Hawaii, Kiyosaki was inspired by two influential figures in his life: his own father, a hardworking but financially struggling man, and his friend's father, a successful businessman. This dichotomy sparked his interest in financial literacy, leading him to write Rich Dad, Poor Dad, a revolutionary approach to personal finance. It challenges traditional notions of wealth. With his unique perspective, Kiyosaki has transformed the way millions think about money. At the heart of Rich Dad, Poor Dad is the story of two fathers with contrasting views on money. The tale of these two dads is more than just a narrative. It's a profound exploration of financial philosophy, a tale of two different approaches to money, wealth, and life. The first father, the poor dad, is Robert Kiyosaki's biological father. He was a highly educated man, a teacher who held a PhD and believed wholeheartedly in the traditional path to success. Go to school, get good grades, find a stable job, and stay there until retirement. His view of money was defined by scarcity and fear. He often said, "I can't afford it," or "Do you think money grows on trees?" He saw the pursuit of money as something that breeds corruption and greed, and thus he spent less time thinking about it. On the other side of the coin, we have the rich dad, the father of Kiyosaki's childhood friend. Despite having only an 8th grade education, this man was a successful entrepreneur. He believed in the power of financial education and entrepreneurship. He encouraged Kiyosaki to learn about money, to understand it, and to make it work for him. His favorite statement was, "How can I afford it?" He viewed money as a tool to create freedom and prosperity, not as the root of all evil. These two fathers, these two outlooks, had a profound impact on young Kiyosaki. From his poor dad, he learned the value of traditional education and hard work. But it was from his rich dad that he learned the principles that would lead him to become a successful investor and entrepreneur. He learned to see money not as a finite resource to be feared, but as a tool to be used creatively and intelligently. These two fathers shaped Kiyosaki's understanding of money and investing, and through their stories, we too can learn to shift our perceptions of money and create the financial future we desire. One of the key lessons from the book is the importance of financial education. Robert Kiyosaki, in his revolutionary work Rich Dad, Poor Dad, brings to light an often overlooked aspect of our education system: the stark absence of financial knowledge. Kiyosaki's pointed critique is that our schools, esteemed institutions of learning, are failing to equip students with the essential tools and understanding to navigate the financial world. The result? Generations of individuals, highly skilled in their respective fields yet strikingly ill-equipped when it comes to managing their finances. Imagine a world where schools teach us how to balance our checkbooks, understand the intricacies of taxes, or even the basics of investing. How different would our financial behaviors be? Would we be more cautious with our spending, more strategic with our savings, and more intentional with our investments? Kiyosaki seems to think so. He stresses that financial education isn't merely about understanding numbers or being able to calculate interest rates. It's about understanding money and how it works. It's about comprehending the economic forces that affect our daily lives and being able to make informed decisions. Kiyosaki's Rich Dad was a prime example of this. Despite not having a formal education, he had a deep understanding of the financial world, which allowed him to amass wealth. His poor dad, though highly educated, lacked this financial literacy, leading to a life of financial struggles. This stark contrast serves as a clear message. A lack of financial education can lead to a lifetime of economic hardship, regardless of one's professional success or income level. It's not just about earning money, but understanding how to manage it, how to make it work for you. Kiyosaki's book is a call to arms, urging us to arm ourselves with financial knowledge, to seek out this education ourselves if our schools won't provide it. Because at the end of the day, financial education isn't just about making money, it's about knowing how to manage and grow it. Kiyosaki stresses the importance of understanding the difference between assets and liabilities. Now let's dive into what exactly these terms mean in the world of Robert Kiyosaki. First, let's tackle assets. In Kiyosaki's perspective, an asset is something that puts money into your pocket. It's a source of income that works for you, even when you're not actively working. Assets could be real estate investments, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, royalties from intellectual property, and anything else that generates income. On the flip side, we have liabilities. These are the things that take money out of your pocket. This might come as a surprise, but to Kiyosaki, your personal home, if not paid off, is a liability. Why? Because it's money going out of your pocket each month for mortgages, maintenance, and taxes. Other examples of liabilities could be car loans, credit card debts, or any other expenses that drain your wallet. The key to wealth, according to Kiyosaki, lies in how you manage these two categories. The rich focus on accumulating assets, while the poor and middle class accumulate liabilities, thinking they are assets. Here's where the game changes. The rich use the income from their assets to invest in more assets, creating a cycle of wealth generation. They let their money work for them instead of working for their money. Kiyosaki suggests that to start building wealth, you need to start acquiring assets. This could be as simple as writing a book and earning royalties, investing in stocks, or buying a small property and renting it out. The goal is to create streams of income that don't require your constant attention and effort. In essence, the rich focus on the long-term growth of their wealth, and they do this by understanding the difference between assets and liabilities and using this knowledge to their advantage. Remember, the rich buy assets, not liabilities. So the question is, what are you buying? Investing is a powerful tool for financial growth, but it's often misunderstood. This is a sentiment echoed by Robert Kiyosaki, author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, who presents investing as a cornerstone of financial independence and wealth creation. Kiyosaki's perspective on investing is clear and concise. He believes that the true wealth lies not in the pursuit of riches, but in the acquisition of assets that generate income over time. This concept is what he refers to as creating passive income. One of the key ways Kiyosaki recommends for creating this passive income is through investing in real estate. He encourages his readers to understand that real estate is not just about buying a house to live in. It's about buying properties that can generate steady income. This could be rental properties, commercial properties, or even land that can be developed. But why real estate? The answer lies in the intrinsic value of land and buildings. Unlike other assets, real estate rarely depreciates. It's a tangible asset that over time generally increases in value. This makes it a safer bet for long-term investment. However, Kiyosaki's approach to investing extends beyond real estate. He advocates for diversification, spreading your investments across different types of assets. This includes stocks, bonds, and even businesses. The goal is to create multiple streams of income that can continue to grow even when one investment might be underperforming. Yet, Kiyosaki is quick to caution that investing is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a strategy that requires patience, persistence, and, most importantly, financial education. Understanding the market, learning how to analyze opportunities, and knowing when to take calculated risks are all crucial skills in the art of investing. Ultimately, Kiyosaki's message about investing is one of empowerment. He wants his readers to realize that they have the power to control their financial futures, to break free from the cycle of earning and spending, and to build lasting wealth. Investing isn't about quick riches, it's about creating long-term wealth. The rich don't just act differently, they think differently. This statement is a cornerstone in Robert Kiyosaki's philosophy, as laid out in his groundbreaking book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. One of the key elements that differentiate the rich from the rest is their mindset. It's not about the money in their bank accounts, but the thoughts and attitudes they carry within their minds. To understand this better, let's delve into the mindset of the rich as described by Kiyosaki. Firstly, the rich are not paralyzed by fear. Fear, particularly the fear of losing money, is a significant barrier that holds many people back from financial success. However, the rich understand that losses are a part of the journey. Rather than being immobilized by the fear of losing, they see it as an opportunity to learn and grow. They embrace their failures, knowing that each setback is a stepping stone towards success. Secondly, The rich are risk takers. They don't shy away from taking calculated risks. While others might see an investment as a gamble, the rich see it as an opportunity. They understand that to multiply their wealth, they need to step out of their comfort zones and seize the opportunities that come their way. Thirdly, the rich are always learning. They understand that financial literacy is not a destination, but a journey. They continuously educate themselves, staying updated on financial trends and opportunities. This thirst for knowledge keeps them ahead of the curve and allows them to make informed decisions. Finally, the rich understand the importance of creating and maintaining assets. They know that their money should work for them, not the other way around. They strive to create a portfolio of assets that generate passive income, freeing up their time and energy to focus on bigger and better opportunities. In conclusion, the mindset of the rich isn't about being born with a silver spoon in their mouth. It's about overcoming fear, taking risks, continuously learning, and understanding the power of assets. To change your financial future, you must first change your mindset. So, what can we learn from Rich Dad, Poor Dad? In the past 14.5 minutes, we've journeyed through the wisdom imparted by Robert Kiyosaki in his seminal work. The tale of the two dads, one rich and one poor, is a stark illustration of the contrasting mindsets that can shape our financial futures. The rich dad, with his entrepreneurial spirit, believed in the power of financial education. He understood that money is a tool that, when wisely managed, can create wealth and freedom. This brings us to one of the key points we discussed: the importance of financial education. It's not just about making money, it's about understanding how money works. It's about learning to make your money work for you, not the other way around. Financial education helps us discern between assets and liabilities. Another crucial takeaway from our discussion: assets put money into our pockets, while liabilities take money out. The rich dad understood this and focused on building assets instead of accumulating liabilities. Then comes the power of investing. Investing isn't just about throwing your money into the stock market and hoping for the best. It's about strategic decision-making, understanding risk and return, and consistently growing your wealth over time. The rich dad knew this and made investing a cornerstone of his financial strategy. The mindset of the rich is not about being born with a silver spoon in your mouth. It's about adopting a perspective that sees opportunities where others see obstacles. It's about taking calculated risks, being resilient in the face of failures, and always striving for financial independence. In essence, Rich Dad, Poor Dad is a guidebook for those who seek financial success. It encourages us to step out of our comfort zones, to challenge the traditional notions of work and wealth, and to take control of our financial futures. It teaches us that wealth is not an accident, but a product of knowledge, mindset, and strategic action. And so we've come to the end of our journey through Rich Dad, Poor Dad. We've gleaned insights, learned lessons, and hopefully we're now equipped with a deeper understanding of what it takes to achieve financial success. Remember, financial success doesn't happen overnight, but with the right knowledge and mindset, it's within your reach.